Imagine standing on the steps of the U.S. Capitol at 78 years old, after more than 5 decades in politics, sworn in as President of the United States during a pandemic in a polarized nation, after surviving personal tragedies few could endure. Now, imagine doing all of that with a relatively modest fortune in a world of billionaire politicians. This is the paradox that defines Joe Biden, a man who rose from a working-class childhood and a debilitating stutter to become the leader of the free world. His life isn't just a political saga, it's a testament to resilience, reinvention, and the quiet power of endurance. But behind the speeches and security details, who really is Joe Biden? What does his wealth look like? Where does he live? What cars does he own? What secrets lie in the quiet corners of his life? Get ready, we're taking you inside the world of America's 46th president. As of 2025, Joe Biden's estimated net worth is between $10 million and $12 million. For a man who spent decades earning a government salary, that number may seem surprising, but the bulk of his wealth was earned after leaving the White House as vice president. Following the end of the Obama administration, Biden capitalized on his years of service through lucrative book deals and speaking engagements. His 2017 memoir, Promise Me, Dad, became a bestseller and earned him over $8 million. He also earned as much as $200,000 per speaking engagement, sharing stages with global thought leaders, CEOs, and academics. His federal pensions also contribute to his income. As a former senator, vice president, and now president, Biden draws annual federal pensions estimated at more than $250,000. Combined with mutual funds, retirement accounts, and real estate, Joe and Jill Biden have built a solid, if not extravagant, financial foundation. He may not own luxury yachts or private jets, but his post office earnings allowed him to live a life of comfort and security. Joe Biden was born on November 20, 1942, in Scranton, Pennsylvania. He grew up in a tight-knit, working-class Irish Catholic family. His father, Joseph Sr., worked as a used car salesman and suffered multiple job losses, forcing the family to move to Delaware when Joe was still a child. Biden's early years were marked by struggle and uncertainty, not only financially, but also personally. As a child, he battled a severe stutter that made school and social life difficult. He often practiced speaking aloud in front of a mirror, using rhythm and repetition to overcome his speech impediment. The determination and grit he built during those formative years would shape his entire political career. In 1972, Biden achieved what many dream of, winning a seat in the U.S. Senate at just 29 years old, one of the youngest ever elected. But just weeks later, his life took a devastating turn. His wife Nelia and infant daughter Naomi were killed in a tragic car accident. His 2 sons, Bo and Hunter, were seriously injured. Joe was sworn into the Senate from his son's hospital room and began commuting from Delaware to Washington by train every day to be with them, a journey that earned him the nickname Amtrak Joe. Over the decades, Biden built a reputation as a pragmatic legislator. He served as chairman of both the Senate Judiciary Committee and the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. He played pivotal roles in legislation on crime, civil rights, and international affairs. He was a key player in the passage of the Violence Against Women Act and was influential in shaping foreign policy during the Balkans crisis and Iraq war debates. In 2008, Barack Obama selected him as his running mate. Their partnership was historic, and together they won 2 terms in office. As vice president, Biden focused on economic recovery, middle-class issues, and foreign policy. After leaving office, he returned to public life as a respected elder statesman. In 2020, amidst a deeply divided nation and a global pandemic, Joe Biden ran for president against Donald Trump and won, becoming the oldest person ever elected to the office. However, Biden's journey has not been without controversy. His son Hunter's foreign business dealings, particularly in Ukraine and China, have drawn intense scrutiny. Though no direct evidence has implicated Joe Biden in any wrongdoing, the association has been politically damaging. In addition, Biden's role in passing the 1994 crime bill has received significant criticism in recent years, with many arguing it contributed to mass incarceration. Biden has two primary residences, both located in Delaware. His main home is a large estate in the upscale Greenville neighborhood, valued at around $2.5 million. The house is traditional in style, featuring multiple fireplaces, a spacious kitchen, a library, and a lush backyard. It's a family-oriented home where grandchildren play on the lawn, and the scent of Jill's cooking fills the air. His second home, located in Rehoboth Beach, is a beachside retreat that he and Jill purchased in 2017 for approximately $2.7 million. It boasts 6 bedrooms, multiple decks with ocean views, and easy access to the beach. The Rehoboth house serves as a quiet getaway from Washington and a venue for family gatherings, holidays, and reflective weekends. Unlike many modern presidents, Biden's car collection is less about extravagance and more about sentimentality. The crown jewel of his garage is a 1967 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, a wedding gift from his father. With its V8 engine and classic green finish, the Corvette symbolizes his deep connection to American working-class values. Secret Service rules prevent him from driving it on public roads, but that hasn't stopped him from showing it off on TV, notably in Jay Leno's garage. He has also been seen testing out electric vehicles such as the Ford F-150 Lightning and Cadillac Lyrique, demonstrating his administration's support for clean energy and innovation. While he doesn't own a fleet of supercars, every vehicle in Biden's life tells a story. From family memories to policy initiatives, Joe and Jill Biden are also known for their philanthropic efforts. The Biden Foundation, active from 2017 until the start of his presidential campaign, focused on issues like cancer research, LGBTQ rights, military families, and community college access. After Beau Biden's death from brain cancer, Joe spearheaded the Cancer Moonshot Initiative, dedicating resources to accelerate cancer research. Through Jill Biden's Joining Forces initiative, the family has supported military spouses, caregivers, and veterans. Even while serving in office, the Bidens continue to donate to various causes, including local food banks, children's hospitals, and educational nonprofits. Their commitment to service extends beyond politics into tangible community impact. Biden's personal life is marked by profound love and unimaginable loss. After losing his first wife and daughter, he found love again with Jill Jacobs, an educator and advocate. They married in 1977 and share one daughter, Ashley. Jill has remained by his side through every chapter, from Senate campaigns to White House duties. His son, Beau, a decorated Iraq War veteran and Delaware Attorney General, was widely seen as a future leader before his tragic death from brain cancer in 2015. His other son, Hunter, has faced public and legal battles but remains a central figure in Biden's family life. Biden's connection with his grandchildren is deeply emotional. He speaks of them often and cherishes their presence as a living tribute to the family he lost. A devout Catholic, Biden attends Mass regularly and often draws strength from his faith during public and private challenges. He quotes Irish poets like Seamus Heaney and speaks passionately about hope, unity, and the soul of America. His hobbies include biking, swimming, watching old westerns, and reading biographies. He finds solace in nature and takes long walks on the beach with his wife. Joe Biden's story isn't gilded in gold. It's a journey through pain, perseverance, and purpose. He is not the richest president. He doesn't own skyscrapers or golf resorts, but he has something else, a legacy built on empathy, endurance, and a belief in the American dream. His wealth may be modest, but his life is profoundly rich. If this story inspired you or made you see President Biden in a new light, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tell us in the comments which leader's story you want to explore next.